stop this for 1 second, Matthew. So notice that when Kaylee turned, she didn't turn and take a step to the spring because the turn is just the one component. And so Matthew and Kaylee right now are using their computational thinking skills to separate those out into steps.
So your next job is to go straight. And then
Ouch.
pick up.
Now, do you think a robot would be able to pick up the piece once they're already standing on it?
No.
Maybe we should back up a couple steps. So we'll put Kaylee back on the green. There we go. And we'll go back to when, yeah, it's right there.
Okay. And then like that.
Perfect. And if you notice, Kaylee and Matthew had a few hiccups, and so they just backed it up, determined where their bug was in their code, and then fixed it. And the more that your students use it, the more that they understand how to think about it computationally. So in that example, we saw students collaborating, we saw them up and moving, we saw them using literacy skills, and we saw them using digital literacy skills. In the next example, I'm going to show you how to do some Sphero art. Okay, so we are back at the center to show you how to use spheros in your art class. So behind me we have a cardboard box with some chart paper in it, and the only reason we're using that is because the box has size to keep the sphero contained. But you can also use containers as long as the bottom of them are flat, or anything else that you can find with a flat bottom. Kaylee and Matthew are both using spheros for the first time today, and you'll notice that Matthew has a tablet, which is an Android, and Kaylee has an Apple phone. So it can be used on whatever device that your students bring. Both apps that go with it, Sphero Play and Phys.Ed and Art, are free, so as long as you can download an app, you're good to go. Today we're just going to use the Sphero Play for time purposes, but the other app allows you to do block-based coding, draw the directions, and JavaScript. So there's lots of options from K all the way through 12 to do different designs. Spheros are waterproof, which is why we can put them in the paint and then wash them off after. In this particular art activity, I have the primary colors down, and so you can talk about primary colors mixing, you can try to make your design while controlling the robot, you can talk about the type of art that it creates. There's a whole world of possibilities for this to fit into whatever unit you're doing. So I'm going to step aside and let Kaylee and Matthew show you what it looks like.
I'm trying to make
I'm trying to make green.
a figure eight. What if you make a green figure eight?
I am going to try my best.
So you'll see that Kaylee and Matthew both were communicating and collaborating on how to make zigzags, what color they wanted to make, what type of art they wanted to make at the beginning, and so those are skills that can also be incorporated into your art lesson. I hope that those examples show you that digital literacy does not just belong in a technology literacy or math class. It belongs across the curriculum, and the cooperation, communication, resilience, computational thinking, innovation, and citizenship skills that come with it are valuable no matter what subject you are teaching. Stay tuned for our next videos on how to make sure that you're providing equal access to all of your students and how to find good resources.